Healthy relationships can have a big impact on a person's overall development and happiness. A new book called Recipe of Love, written by Rockman Leach, a father, husband, and mentor, focuses on enriching relationships with others in a person's everyday life. Now, joining us this morning to tell us more about it is the author himself, Rockman Leach. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
So glad you could wake up early to talk to us about this.
I'm normally up, so I'm glad to be here.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your book.
This book is about love, four-letter word that's inclusive of every emotion known to man. So what we're doing is we're continuing the conversation about love, good, bad, the ugly. We're talking about all of it. What to do before you get married, what to do when you're married, and what you do after you're married if it doesn't work out. And so we're just continuing the conversation. I have a few answers, but I don't have them all. God has all the answers, and he's already written a book about that.
So you focus a lot on couples, but it's not just couples that you look at in this book. Right. Tell me who needs to read it?
Anyone who wants to define what love is for them. We talk about it from the standpoint of a recipe. Whenever you are putting something together, in order to make love or to make a cake, you have to put it together with specific ingredients. So each individual person needs to find out what those ingredients are for them. Therefore, they'll know what they want. I'm allergic to shrimp. So if you are allergic to something specific to love, you know what to stay away from.
Right.
And if you enjoy certain things about love, you know what to go after.
So a lot of good advice for folks out there. We were talking a little bit before the segment started. This actually isn't your first book.
No.
What inspired you to focus on relationships in this?
Well, there are so many things. If you look at social media, if you look at television, there are so many different conversations about love and relationships that I think that there needs to be a clearer answer, especially for the Christian community. And so I just decided to write about this because I have a daughter, I have a son, I have a wife, I have family, I have a mother, I have different ones, and I just think that conversation needs to be had.
Now, do you think these relationships are obviously important for people's overall well-being? Do you think it has a huge impact in a person's development?
Yes, absolutely. When we look at love, we can only love through the prism of our experiences. So based on how your mother loved you, based on how your father loved you, has a lot to do with how you'll love others. We're all created to procreate, not just children, but relationships as well.
Right. Now, if somebody wanted to find out more about your book or purchase it, where can they go?
They can go to rockleach.com. That's ROCKLEACH.com, or they can go to Amazon, Barnes & Nobles. It's at all the major outlets online. They can go there and pick up a copy, or several copies. We'll say that.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
All right. No problem at all.